I guess let's continue.
I noticed a really
Okay.
weird grade on the
Not here
board,
at
by
the
the way.
moment.
Oh, shit.
Weird grade on the what?
We can
Yeah,
continue
if you
without
try
him for the
to
moment.
if you try to do text on the board near my name, it just ends up phasing through the wall on two sides.
Oh yeah, that happened when I made the Spencer Zone. Which
Yeah.
Happens with
Yeah.
like,
I wasn't sure how to raise
yeah.
it, but doesn't matter that much.
I'm gonna reinstate the Spencer Zone.
Appreciate it from all of us here at the Spencer Zone.
Yes.
Well, and we'll get started with Burke.
His mic's
Now.
going off every so often, so.
Oh, well,
So
we
we're
can't hear
on-
you, Burke, if you're there.
We're landing on Corellia, right?
You're landing on Corellia, Internet City. Those of you who have been there before, who, I can't remember.
It's like Castelia or something like that, isn't it?
I mean, Speencore's name.
Oh,
Oh.
Bando.
Your name,
Bando.
Bando.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's right.
Speencore. Where did that
Like
come
Lando is something B.
Well, my name is Spencer, and my picture, if you look at my side, is a Rancor with my head on it.
I
So it's a
see.
spin core.
That is horrifying. I
I
choose
like
to
how
ignore.
you edited out your mouth.
Yeah. So Bando, this spaceport looks like it's always been. Some ship manufacturing, some places land, some landing base. To you guys who have been there before, it is much smaller than you remember. In fact, you actually see like trees, grass. There's actual like plants. It's not as densely populated. It's still a mine. It's still a huge city. A lot of water too. Of course, pretty much an ocean planet. Um,
Hey Talon.
yeah, it's a
What?
little less like dense.
Hey Talon, didn't you mention that someone seems suspiciously connected with the boxes here?
Oh yeah, I was gonna go check him out. He
think
was
that's a good
he
start.
I doubt his organization exists in this time, but he was working with the runners when I
The
ran into
runners.
him.
Hey, Bando, the runners. That sound familiar?
Yes.
They exist?
Wait, what?
Haven't we been over this?
No, you
No,
guys
that
did.
we weren't. Our characters weren't
Oh,
there.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, they exist.
Wait, so they existed for 3,000 years and didn't get past having like a shitty. I'm gonna go and try and find the bar that I was in previously.
Damn.
They might not have
You
existed
remember
this
your
entire
conversation with him, right, Aiden?
It has been a while, Alex.
You need to
I know
recap.
he used to be sure. I remember some
what
of
you
it.
remember is when you talked to him.
He
had
used
no
to be
memory.
a Jedi. At least I think he
Had
was.
very little
Oh,
memory.
fuck.
You felt that there was like force with him. You felt like he was a Jedi, but he wasn't. Even though he was, he didn't know he had any connection to us whatsoever. He said he kind of just woke up and he started getting a little memory back, and then he had the vision to start this runner organization.
Yeah, so it hasn't existed the entire time. It just kind of existed.
Boy said when he came to, he was very disoriented, and nothing was what he thought had been real. It's like everything around him was familiar enough, but it had changed. He didn't have much memory, so kind of like Bastila, except he had a little bit more.
Yeah, he was a bit better
Memory.
and not freaking out. Okay, so let's find him since we.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if that place where I ran into the runners before is still there.
Hey, actually, wait. Let's just ask Bando. Hey, do you know how to? Do you know where to find the runners around here? You did come from here, didn't you?
I did. I think there's a bar that they meet at. Might be
Okay,
able to find a
let's head there.
contact at.
Bando does know how to get to them.
Okay, let's just follow him.
It's through using, either knowing exactly where, or you can find like little cargo box symbols etched in places.
Mm-hmm.
And you follow those leads, and you get to. They give you a tracker, and it's like if we can't find you at any points, we'll eventually find you and we'll kill you. Make sure you come back.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
No, I was about to say like, is it our
Yeah,
fault that
that'd
you
be the
can't
finger
use
guns.
track of us?
I kind of come out of my hazy stupor that I've been in since I was following the group, or whenever I happen to leave, and I'm like, what I miss, what I miss.
You just
We
landed
walked
in
off a ship.
Corellia. You're going to the Runners, which is a criminal organization.
Oh, cool. Sounds like
You
great
have
people.
trackers that they can't lose track of you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sounds like great people. Sounds like
Hey,
Sounds like a
IG,
good
do you think
time.
that jammer of yours would in any way affect these things?
Hey, we have a mechanic. They might just
we
be
have a
running late.
mechanic that can look
Where-
at that.
Well, here's the thing: if they all went off at once, then
I
it.
assume they have anti-tempering kind of shit. We might want to be careful of that.
Let's have them trust us for now. This one seems pretty realistic for us to do.
Mhm.
Though I want to go to Coruscant as soon as possible.
Mhm. All right,
Like
so
as soon as possible.
this is your stopping grounds, Bando, over here on Corellia. I assume you want to take us to wherever this place
She
is.
knows where
Can
we're
we
going.
just can we just vibe and have a beer first? Is that really that hard?
We're going to a bar, so yes.
Oh, well, cool. Wow, double bonus. All right, let's go.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
the
go.
runners are
you-
good people. They try to set you up so that you can have a drink and then do a nice discussion.
Yes.
They're good people.
Bando, you also know that the Runners, like main hideout, also has a bar within it.
Hey, Alex,
That's
I'm gonna need a
fantastic.
refresh on that guy's name.
I told you I don't. That was when I still wrote this on physical paper, but then I ran out of room on the notebook, so I put
Okay.
it to computer.
Okay.
Because half of that, well, A was a small notebook. There was only like 120 pages on it, and half of it was coming up with a plot and idea. I wasted most of it.
I feel that.
Check the archives.
Archives were incomplete when I was coming up with this.
Yes. All right. Unless there's further ado, let us follow this fantastic pilot man who's about to introduce me to a bar.
It's a long trip.
On the bar, man.
Hydration.
Yeah, you navigate through the city expertly, knowing all the little alleyways you can go into to avoid the crowds.
Do I see any droid heads?
You do see droids.
Why are you so interested in
But
droids?
no.
They have heads on them.
Well,
And they are like
I don't
actively
wanna-
working.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Actively working.
Yeah,
Maybe go to a scrapyard for something like that.
I'll find one way or another.
No, I'm sure.
On way. Oh no. Right. You follow the cargo box symbols, helping direct your way there, Bando. You eventually get to an alleyway that has a big ash compactor thing. And if you move it, if you move it a little bit, you may need Talon's strength to help, but there's a secret way to get there.
alright, sounds good. Let's go this way, guys. There's a secret way to get here. I just might need our boy Talon to help me move this bin.
Secretly and
Secret.
discreetly. Yeah.
Very discreet. That's
Yeah,
why
that's-
I chose Mr. Talon.
Yes. When I think secret and discreet, I think Talon.
Giant.
I mean, what do you expect?
Talon
They're popping in my head.
I'm trying
moves
to-
it with almost little effort, and moves it back in position as you're going down.
What am I moving? I was trying to find the dude's name
Like
by
a
listening
trash
to the old
compactor
footage.
thing as you're like way to get through.
Oh yeah.
You pull it back over. The tunnel is extremely narrow. Very difficult for Talon to navigate through, but the rest of you can manage it.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, find yourself at a stairs going down further underground. In front of it is Twi'lek. Yeah, like, alright, go the drill, weapons.
Yep, I hand over my.
I'm gonna
believers
Jedi
roll.
mind trick him, by the way.
Hand over my pistol.
Okay, so a couple of you are handing over weapons, and you're gonna try to influence
No
them.
need to Jedi
have to.
mind.
I influence him.
If they wanna-
He doesn't care about me.
If they want to find my.
Does he
vibe-
care about me?
I feel compelled not to take your weapons. Go on, sir.
Thank
Cool.
you, sir. I'm very pleased that you thought that. Let's go.
care one way or another. All right, let's head to. So what's the nice native drink you guys got going on here?
There's one called the Corbin Blue.
Yeah.
Would recommend.
Okay, good. Of course that would be 2, right? I'm sure you would like a drink as well. Yes, of course.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and talk to the boss while they're having some drinks.
Who's doing the real task here? The drinks or talking to the boss?
I don't know.
Why not both? Why can't I? What if I buy him a drink?
Oh no, I'm in support of the drinks.
No, I
You
still,
get a Corbin Blue on the house.
Alex, I still remember when we were playing Curse
Oh.
of Sod and Brian and Caden's characters got drunk and we almost got murked the first session.
And I
Oh
like
yeah,
you.
that was ridiculous.
I like you. You're ordering a quarter. All right, I'll remember that.
So, quick question: are the Mandalorians just chilling?
Yeah, no, they're.
Yeah, the Mandalorians are under Burke's lead, but they're gonna like Merry and Pip this shit up.
Okay.
Lord of the Rings. They're gonna dance around and.
Well,
fucking-
Talon's gonna look for the big throne in the center of the room that he remembers.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow
I
him.
also like to imagine Talon as a really large white woman as the picture.
Right. Obviously, we have to flirt with the waitress who might be working here.
Oh God.
Necessary. You want to help me with that?
When this turned into D&D.
This turned into D&D real fast, except Nick's not.
Who here is fathering
Nick
the?
has an insane charm roll.
Divine
Never
Smite.
mind.
Who's the bard who's fathering an
Divine
entire
Smite.
village?
I'm drunk. I'm drunk as hell. I assume that I'm probably gonna be a couple shots in before I do this.
Yeah, miraculously, you managed to get the Mandalorian shit-faced. You had a couple of shots, and you ordered your Corbin Blue drink.
Oh, yeah.
All the time that it takes Stanbot to start walking over to the boss.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely.
And I'm watching this happen horrified.
I'm a fast
Yeah.
drinker. What can I say?
So-
yeah, if there are any like cute Corellian chicks who walk by, let me know. I'll give her a little wink.
Or you're flirting with the Corellian.
Nick, you do.
Is-
realize, okay,
yes.
yeah, you
Is
do
Nick's
realize-
species a known species at this point?
Yes.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure they're core worlds.
Oh, they are. Okay.
Yeah,
We're gonna say yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to. Is the box throne still there? Or
Yes.
there? Okay.
I'm following.
I'm gonna walk up to. Is it like? Is there like an attendant or something that I have to talk to first?
For people who haven't, because I forgot, like a lot of you don't know what this place actually looks like.
No idea.
But when you enter, there's this large main room that has like curved corners. And there's like there's people gambling at tables. There's people hanging out in the lounge area and smoking. Off to the right, there's a little sign called Winded Runner, where there's the bar.
Mhm.
And it has a lot of seats that are built into the walls. Some just around. A lot of people in there.
Hey,
Off to the left, there's a little mechanic shop that repairs some things. And then in the center of the ceiling, there's all these wires running everywhere to one central battery that pulsates a glue glow. That provides
Hey,
power to the whole place and light. And then at the end of that, there's a little inlet in the wall, kind of like a library nook, reading nook. And that has a cargo box throne with a Deveronian sitting on it.
Hey, IG. We're probably gonna be here a while, so do you want to see if you can find any bounties while we're here?
We're kind of working on a bounty
Joe?
right now.
And we're being tracked right now.
Yeah, I don't think now is the
He was
time.
deactivated.
Well, Joe hasn't really gotten much chance to talk because he's more of a
Yeah,
combat
sure,
character.
I
So I was trying to
know.
see if there was something you could do, but I don't think he's at his computer right now. So,
Quick question: Are any of these gamblers using dice?
Yes.
Okay.
Lamb came here last time with me and Dennis, and he rigged the game and got a bunch of money.
Yeah.
He got like 5,000 credits.
Wait. Okay, so are there any dice on the floor anywhere? Just like abandoned?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Maybe average. 2 purple.
What now? Average?
Purple.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you put on like bar theme or like?
Oh yeah.
no.
I know
really
exactly
saying
what to
tavern.
play.
Tavern is like.
I know exactly what to play.
Okay, I have 1 net advantage, no successes.
Okay. Don't find any. But you do find a credit fob with 20 credits on it.
Can we have some cantina music up in here?
You already know what's going on.
I take the credit.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, so I take the credit thing, and I'm going to approach one of the gamblers.
Oh hell
Right.
yeah! Here we go, Shorba.
Or buy some death sticks.
Morty, I'm
Okay, you approach one of the gamblers. The guy looks up, revealing one missing eye and a broken nose,
Ooh.
missing teeth.
I'll go
Yeah.
down to space. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
walking up to the Deferonian, but let them play around. Don't feel the need to like.
All right, I look over.
Let them have their fun.
I look over
Because
at.
I want to see this. I want to see this going down.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Can I have one of those dice for this 20 credit chip?
Oh. Sure. He gives you one of the dice.
It's a real expensive
Takes
dice.
the 20 credits. Kind of shrugs his shoulders.
Alright.
Takes out another die.
What now?
Turns to what they're doing.
Okay, cool.
He gave you a die, but he took out another one when you took the die and gave him 20 credits.
Oh no, that's fine. Alright, I would like to roll a contraptions check
Oh.
to make a weighted die that always rolls on 1.
Oh shit.
Never lucky, never lucky.
Wait, you're doing. Wait, hold up. So, hold up. Run that by me again.
So basically, I want to turn this into a weighted die using contraptions.
It only
And
fails.
I want it to always land on 1.
She's loading the dice.
Okay.
That's sick.
Go ahead.
I love it.
Like that.
Wait, so can I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna, like, retreat to a corner and do this.
While this is going on, I look over at Bando.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah!
A massive. That's a massive
That's
success.
a great success.
Bando. Holy shit.
No one will
That's
be able to
amazing.
tell the difference, except maybe the most experienced gambler.
Okay.
Yeah, well, she's
Gamblers who
not playing
cheated
good,
are the
I
only
would
ones who
go
can
for
tell.
it.
Other gamblers who cheat would know.
right, yeah.
Alright.
I over at Bando. I'm like, all right, Bando, pick your poison. What do you got? Like T-Rex? You like humans? What's your poison, Bando?
At this point, I'm drunk enough that I pull out my real pistol and start, instead of doing finger guns, just real guns, like the sound effects.
I don't know that one, bro.
Talon's gonna force pull Spencer's pistol to him.
Are you stealing a pistol?
Are there any like?
Cause he's drunk and I don't want him to have a pistol.
He's gonna force pull the pistol out of Bando's hand, I assume.
Wait,
Just
hold up. So
Basically,
you're gonna force pull across the hideout.
no, I want him to drop it.
Pistol
I want
revealing
him to
that he
drop
has a
it.
weapon on him. And two,
He's
that you're
no, Alex.
forcing-
You're not paying attention. He's pointing it at people.
Yeah.
Rather than the
see the
finger
problem.
gun, he's using the actual
the
one.
problem.
I want to make him drop it with the force.
So
I don't want to
going
pull it
at
to
an
me.
enemy, it's
You're just like kind of waving around. Everyone else in the bar is there around in solidarity.
I'm like, hey, bud, let me just take that. And I just like usher the pistol, and let me just take that.
and I keep doing finger guns while I take it.
You know,
Yeah,
if
I'll
you
take the dually.
if you hit that mark, you get a free drink.
Wait, what?
The Twi'lek barmaid is like, if you hit that mark, you get a free drink on the house.
Ooh. Oh shit!
Hell,
I look over at the pilot. I look over at Bando.
Hey, IG, are you here?
What's your gunnery skill, Bando?
gunner?
It would be gunnery.
Range light, not gunnery, not
Range
gunnery.
light? Oh shit! Bandit, what's your rage light?
4 greens and 1
I'm
yellow.
drunk. I'm drunk. All right. All right, Bandit. Let me upgrade. Let me just talk in your ear real quick. Give you a little upgrade. Why don't you shoot that and get another drink, right?
Agreed.
Okay, shoot your shot.
Let me
You
give him
succeed,
some-
you hit it.
idea, but
I'm gonna give him inspiring rhetoric
Yeah, since you're
on his
drunk,
shot.
it's gonna be
Do
two
it.
difficulty dice.
Yeah.
Because you're shooting around people and stuff.
I'm also drunk. What is my
And
dice?
2 setback for you, sir.
Yep.
Or sorry,
Nick, you don't get
or
any setback.
Bando.
You're
Well,
drinking-
no, for Burke here, he's been like, his character's obviously like plastered.
Yeah, I'm hammered.
This guy needs to be on the wall because he's literally just plastered right now. So we're gonna give you like 3 setback or 4 setback for that one.
I negate all 3 of them unless you put 4 in there.
Okay, 3. That's fine. You're just so good at being a leader.
Isn't that resilience? Oh, whatever.
All right, hold up.
No whammies, no whammies.
This yellow
Alright.
dice was yours.
All right, man, you gotta aim real
You
careful.
will succeed.
No whammies, I succeed.
He succeeds anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you. Yeah, I'm just gonna give you another advantage anyway. So you already exceeded.
No whammies.
I like
no
how you
whammies.
literally sound
I'm just
drunk.
pointing. I'm just like kind of tittering behind him, putting my arm over at the target, like, oh, it's no problem. Just gotta shoot that.
What I do is I put my leg
circle.
on the bar, I put the pistol underneath it, I look at him and say, watch this, and then I pull the trigger.
Just gotta shoot that circle.
Hey, they cheer.
Hey.
It's like a spittoon.
A droid brings over a drink for both of you.
Hey.
Sure.
All right.
Well,
Success.
Talon's gonna just kind of chuckle to himself with his compatriot's success, and he's gonna walk on up. Is there like an assistant I have to talk to walk up to the throne, or can I just walk straight up?
No, he's just lounging back.
All right, I'm gonna walk on back.
I kind of burp and slouch. I look over at Talon. Like, yeah, I bring a pretty assistant over, Talon. Bring
Talon's going to disassociate and pretend he doesn't know Burke.
Bring Lex.
So
I would just like to bring notice to everything that's happening right now. Inva is remaining very calm. Influence the guy to keep your weapons. Mando and Kuna and the Mandalorians are dancing and being like freaking Marion Pitt.
I mean, look at him. They're having a great time.
And Kuna was flirting with the barmaids who are way out of his league.
Has anyone ever seen? For those who don't
And
know,
a
has
shot
anyone
and
ever
got
seen
some
Nick
more
race?
drinks and they're
It's
both
in useful
plastered.
information. Look at useful information.
for
That
what?
is what Nick looks like. That is what is flirting with the barmaid.
Yep.
Anyways, so
Nothing wrong with that.
Talon's
That
gonna
is the
walk
pure
up.
image of
Perfectly
beauty.
balanced, as all things should be.
Yeah, my presence is fine, but I'll have you know I work hard on it.
Okay, continuing.
So Talon's gonna walk on up and be like, "It's been a while, hasn't it, Mothmore?" I couldn't think of anything else.
Yes. Wait. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. Yes. I'm so enthralled by what they were doing. It's like, alright,
Bar scene, baby, bar scene.
Sorry, I said it wrong.
back to life.
I appear behind Talon.
So however you wanted me to say that.
They are all fixed.
It's been a little while, hasn't it?
Who are you?
Well, I was a little hopeful with our conversation previously that, perhaps you might remember me in this time and place, but perhaps not. Listen,
You look familiar.
I wanted to perhaps ask you if it would be possible for me and my comrade here to have a looking around private conversation with you. Would that be at all
What would that
possible?
be?
It's to discuss something, perhaps about you and about this planet.
That's really vague. I'm just standing
You-
behind Talon, like commentating.
No, you aren't.
You're
You're
messing
rigging
with the
dice.
die.
You're rigging with dice.
I like the Bith Gollum in the corner, just like
Yeah, me and Stanford are the only ones like approaching him right now.
No, I finished messing with the die.
Yeah, you finished. If you want to go over to them.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I'm just like.
This
that's
was
really
supposed to
vague.
be at the same time you were messing with the
Hey,
dice.
I agree with your friend here. This is
It is vague, but there are some things that I don't feel like everyone around should be privy to.
Look,
This
you're
is
gonna.
so vague.
everyone can be privy. Are you seeing? Everyone's enjoying themselves. Just tell me what you want.
While this is going on, I bring over Bando. I'm like, hey, Bando, let's go dance with the dancers.
Very well, sir. Last time me and you spoke. Sorry, last time you spoke with this one, you said that you felt like you weren't quite yourself, and that you just awoke one day without really knowing where or when you were. Just that you were, and that's what led you to founding this organization. You also previously told me that you didn't think you were always a Deveronian.
You're high, man. I know Death Sticks just came on the market. But like, there's already like tell you how much to take. Like, there's a fine line between enough and too much.
I hand Talon a little shitty pencil and notepad. Like, just write it. Just write the stuff.
See, the fun stuff is that I remember that I learned some private information about him, but I personally don't remember it now.
Alright, the whole him not thinking he was a Deveronian was just his mind being fucked.
Oh, okay.
That's part of that. He wasn't actually never not a Deveronian.
Okay.
Because you see him now as a Deveronian.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I remember there was something else.
Look exactly the same.
I remember there was something else about him that I learned, but I don't remember what it was.
Tell him, look, clearly this is not good. But... So,
well, the last thing he remembered was that he was trying to help a little girl.
What about the little?
That he was trying to help a young girl.
Whatever happened to that girl?
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know. Like, I'm not even sure. Like, this was something that started at the very, start of the session. It's like, oh yeah, now you've got this obscure character. Good luck trying to remember everything about him. I don't remember any of the information.
You don't need it. It's just, he's
This is clearly before that happened, and I know who you're talking about, Talon. She's not here.
I just kind of drape myself like next to a big giant lizard in the middle of conversation, holding like some wafty beer, and I'm like, oh, Talon.
I throw him like a javelin across the bar.
Oh.
No.
That's Talon's drink. It's the best smell I've ever had.
Oh my god.
Where did that come from?
Spencer has a
laughing
keybind.
track.
Okay. So
Okay.
this isn't working anywhere, so it must be a case of mistaken identity then.
Yeah,
Anyways,
just relax, man. Just relax.
perhaps you could help me in a different abode then. Have you by any chance met a woman named Kara before?
Where's the helmet?
2 pistols and a rifle?
That does sound familiar. Yes,
We
I
have
do know her. Oh man, it was this really creepy figure who showed up, and he told me to tell Kara to go to Shipwreck Alley. That was it.
I describe how
Shipwreck
Revan
Alley,
looked, and I
that is
asked him if that's what the man
Yeah,
looked like.
that's the in Market Street.
I'm gonna get going there like immediately.
I'm gonna-
You're looking for a
I'm
girl,
I'm
Talon?
gonna describe Revan to him.
Why
and,
don't you just ask? There's so many here. And I just like wave the hand with the mug in it.
Talon kind of gives you like a glare that's like in part
Some of your drink
rage
goes spilling
and
over
like
the people around you.
Oh, it's pardon me.
Talon's mildly ticked off because he has someone he wants to find, but probably will never find them.
Hey, we
Um,
all have people we want to find, but there's no time like the present, Talon.
Talon turns to you and is just like,
boost our
dude,
next roll for that.
Talon turns to you and is just like, you remember how I stuck the IG unit in a wall? See, it was okay because he was made of metal, but would you like that to happen to you as well?
I mean, I'd probably just die.
Don't worry, this guy's got a hard head. Have you seen him tonight?
Anyways, I described Revan to the Deveronian. Was that the guy who spoke to you, by any chance? I know it's a long
No.
shot, but all
I
right.
was wearing a dark cloak though. He was
If you haven't caught
was
it yet,
weird.
I am running towards Shipwreck Alley at the
He
moment.
was also holding a
Alright.
strange box. He was obsessed with the box.
Yes.
Okay,
Actually,
I heard that as I exited, and at this point I'm running like Mach speed towards that.
Man, these guys are so stone edged. Hey, sure,
yeah,
but
Talon's
wait,
gonna shrug, thank him for the information. He's gonna follow Stanbot.
These guys are
Like as
squares.
soon as I heard box, I'm like, shit, here we go.
Talon,
I don't care at all. I'm just gonna invite Chorba for a drink.
Talon's grabbing the IG unit and booking it with Stanbot.
Oh yeah, I'm beginning to look for the box at this point, like actively searching for it.
Shorb is kind of conflicted.
Man, those guys always have sticks up their asses.
No one likes a square.
I know, right?
I'm gonna run out, but on my way out, I'm going to steal 3 more dice.
Okay. Okay.
Why were you...
Okay.
Grab them and run.
Make a skullduggery check
Ooh,
for
ooh,
difficulty.
We're not going to be allowed in there again.
I
Hey,
need
multiple
dude,
reasons.
I'm
Maybe you're
having a
not.
great time.
Time of our lives.
Wait, Kuna and Bando with the heart over it? I didn't see that before.
Wait, where?
yeah, I saw that while they were drawing it.
That's amazing. I'm enjoying this.
Kuna and Bando have a synergy that
You were not expecting this, but it's amazing.
What's the difficulty on that check?
it's a subplot we never expected, but we enjoy.
Yes.
Difficulty is it's a
Coffee
hard
shop AU
skullduggery.
question mark?
Actually, sorry, average skullduggery. It's pretty noisy, busy.
Alright. Does anybody want to boost my thievery?
I don't even
Pure
know what the fuck you're
charisma
doing.
of Kuna and Bando combined could give you a boost.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
you,
the
you have to
guy.
add,
They're drawing a lot of attention.
you have to, yeah, you have to add.
This is amazing. This is by far like some of the best roleplay we've got.
Yeah!
And that's a success.
That's
That's
success
sucked
with
if I've ever
those.
seen one.
I joink 3 more dice.
That's a success. You yoink 3 more dice. You see one of the tables as you leave. He goes up to pick the dice and rolls like, what did you do with the dice? And he punches the guy across the table.
I just,
Kuna and Bando just start laughing at him.
As you guys so you guys are following.
Yep.
I don't think
I went back out.
Is
You
Kuna
stumble
following?
stumble out with your drinks and your goodbyes.
Oh man, I don't know if you saw her. I think her name was
Right.
I think her name was Bethany, but she was clearly looking at all of my flaps. Yeah, you know, the one I got under my neck, the one I got under my
The
eye.
other one under your neck. The third one under the neck.
Hey, we don't talk about the third one.
Okay, you guys stumble out into the street. The Mandalorians quickly behind, able to handle their liquor a bit better, but they're still stumbling a bit.
Upside down.
No, the Mandos weren't actually drunk. They were just dancing like that because Kuna told them to.
Yeah, he's probably that inspiring, honestly. They
Out
probably
of
would.
sheer loalty.
Out of pure loyalty, they were just going crazy all over the place.
Alright, leaving out,
Luckily we had
you
two
start
guys.
booking it towards the
Market.
shipwreck alley.
Oh, they're running
And
so
I'm actively
fast.
searching for the
Get
box.
there and you see you see people running from the center. Like the
I'm
center
running
of that
towards where
street.
they're running from.
As they're running from, you see a woman on the ground with a helmet, and she has, just long dark hair flowing from it, the helmet, rifle on the ground next to her, pistols at her hip.
Double tap.
She's on the ground and standing over, her with a bloody vibro knife. There's a guy in a dark cloak,
Hey, this
and
sounds
you
very
remember
familiar.
this scene.
Yep, I know what this is, and I'm rushing headlong. Like, I'm lightsabers out.
Hey,
let's
so
go.
I've got a question. Has Talon overtaken Stanbot at this point?
You guys would be at about the same pace.
Okay, I ask because of the fact that my character is significantly quicker than
We'll
him.
just say you're at the same pace.
Okay, because I wanted to drop kick the guy before Stanbot got to him.
I mean,
Are you-
theoretically, you could have caught up and passed me. So
Yeah, because you weren't far from me.
I mean, I got out of that bar pretty quick. Like as soon as I heard shipwreck and mysterious man, I was like, "Yep, time to go." But I'll let you pass me. I don't think that's out of character at all for that to happen. So go ahead.
Oh, we lost Joe again.
I lost our IG unit.
Just got
Man, he
I'll
wasn't
I'll just roll for him.
That's fine. Okay, so you see the guy there. In his other hand is the box. He extends his hand and he sends the box flying into the ocean.
Oh.
I'm
How
gonna
fun,
pull
bro.
out. I'm gonna pull out Revan's lightsaber and say, "Looking for this."
Oh, shit.
He looked. How do you have that?
Long story short, you're dead. And then at that point, Talon runs past me. Let's go for the cool guy act again.
How
Give
far?
me-
How far behind are me?
We're barely
You guys-
walking.
Oh, you're
Take your
We're
time.
barely walking.
you've gotten out of the alley.
Oh man.
Just for those of you who hang on, just for those of you who are new, which is a handful of you, you don't understand the sheer speed at which Talon can run.
You know, you're a fast boy. I know. I just didn't know how absolutely.
Also,
far behind
this
we were.
thing kind of they're in a panic because this all harkens back to probably like the second session.
Mhm.
I'm aware of what's going on, but I don't know if anyone else is, because I don't know if I ever told.
No, I
did tell
don't think
Talon.
you. I'm not sure if you told this specific vision.
To
Okay.
short, but you guys just like ran the fuck out for no reason.
Yeah. So for those who, I mean, Burke is newer to my gaming. Spencer definitely is the new Spencer. But pay attention to things that happen in the past because they're most likely going to come back and bite you in the ass, or they're going to connect.
Oh yeah.
That's always good.
Everything
Or
is
both.
very interconnected for what I use.
Okay, so Talon jumps ahead of me quicker.
I'm drop kicking this motherfucker.
Wait, how far away am I
Okay.
from Dean?
You're not too far.
You're not that
behind.
drunk, so unless you're trying to help
I don't think
the
he's drunk at all.
bastard ones that can't tell sky from ground, and you'd be pretty close.
I leave the plastered ones in the dust.
Okay.
We get the Mandos to help us out.
Yeah, the
The
man-
IG unit
carrying
is
you
also
guys.
helping, making sure they don't kill us.
All right, boys. Can you?
Well, no, I had IG unit come close with us because I figured
Yeah.
he'd be useful in the fight.
Like, yeah, I could just.
And also, he wasn't drunk, unlike the other ones.
I was about to
Wait,
say,
the
if
IG
he was
unit wasn't drunk?
Yeah,
No.
because he can't get
That
drunk.
doesn't sound right.
That's wild. That's
No,
wild.
he had a drunk USB attached. to him.
Okay, so what's the difficult?
I
What's
had
a
the
restraining
difficulty
bullet
of this
tag,
bit,
like-
Alice
at
said?
reprogramming,
Talon's
it
about to
included
do.
inebriation.
Okay, so we'll say that Alan was able to just get a final leap in that extended his reach a bit further than you, Stanbot.
Mhm.
Because Talon is incredibly swift.
All
So if you want to try to drop kick him, go ahead.
Alright.
It's going to be 2 reds. That's it.
Okay.
There you go. Have fun with that. Well, I guess I could have probably force pulled the box back now that I think about it.
Also remember, Stanbot,
That's a success for
in your
sure.
vision, he had a box, but you didn't. You felt the presence of the box on Corellia, but you could never pin.
Oh shit.
All right,
And
so
Maul had collected a box.
so
Yeah,
I've got 3 successes and advantage, and then either 2 more success or 2 more advantage, and I don't really know. What would you say I can do with this drop kick here? Like I don't know what the stats of a drop kick would.
Like,
be.
You're just gonna be doing your.
I'm-
you're
I-
gonna be doing your brawn plus success.
Oh, yes. Okay, so I can't.
Damage.
I
And then
can't.
you can set him flying a bit, and he'll be prone this round.
he could
Sure.
try maybe like
I
grapple
wanted-
him with his legs. Like,
Could I? Can I? Like drop kick him, but instead of sending him flying, just land on top of him, so I'm on top of him instead. Just like, wait, what? What?
Sure, that'll still count as him being prone. So
yeah.
Yeah. It's like I'm standing on him, like, wait, why didn't he go flying?
yeah,
Work
sure.
together forever.
Okay. How much damage do you think?
On
Just
brawn
my.
plus-
And I don't know what the damage for that would be.
Brawn. Plus success.
What's your brawn?
6.
Alright, then add your success.
Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 extra success. So 10 damage
Yep.
to strain.
Would that be strain?
Yeah.
Probably.
All brawl attacks are strain unless it specifies otherwise.
Oh, okay.
And I am drop kicking him, so that would be strain.
Yeah, true.
Right.
Ooh, wait, no,
you-
add 1 because that's a brawl check because I have claws.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, so it's +1.
11.
You drop kick him. He's on the ground. Stand by. What do you do?
Can I tell how injured the person on the ground is? I can't remember her name off the top of my head.
Kara.
Kara.
Kara? How
She is dead.
dead? Okay.
Dead.
So yeah, I'm gonna run.
Now,
up to
upon closer inspection, you see that her throat was cut.
Hmm.
Parts of her arm and even the knife was
Can I
able to
tell
go
that it
through
was a
some of the
lightsaber?
armor.
Can I tell that
He
it was
used
a
the
lightsaber?
knife.
Used
He
the
dropped the knife too.
Oh right, okay.
Not sure if he had a lightsaber.
Can I still sense the box well enough to pull it towards me?
You sense his presence, but you cannot pull it towards you.
Okay. Then I'm gonna get up and lightsaber at the neck of this dude. That Talon's holding down.
Okay, so you're not attacking, you're just attacking him.
Yeah, and can I take an action to prepare for a mental attack or something? Or prepare to for him to fight back or push me away or something like that?
You can't really do that, but you're not gonna have to do that.
Okay, then I'll just go. We'll go with this then.
By the way, I'd just like to
So
say
you
I.
kind of leap over after checking to see if that woman is stable enough to heal. On closer
Which, no.
inspection, very much dead. You leap over to the enemy through the box in the ocean, and you confront him with your lightsaber out, trying to hit him.
By the way, I'd just like to throw this out there that I really love the idea of him, of Spencer pulling out the lightsaber, and the dude being like, "Where'd you get that?" or whatever, and Spencer giving his line or whatnot, and then just the 7-foot tall massive lizard just flies past him, in the you guys know how you look when you're doing a flying sidekick?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
doing that sort of position, flying past him, and then just pinning this dude to the ground. Just.
I just get decked.
Yeah.
Behind you hear the calling and bumbling and drunk slurs. Akuna, Endo, and the Mandalorians as they come up behind.
Oh man.
Shorba's on the scene, probably.
And Shorba's on the scene with her dice.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Just gonna
Okay.
Roll this die. If you roll a 1, you die.
I'm gonna answer questions very.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
So I'm gonna start interrogating this dude, I guess.
Do a coercion.
I just like to go out there. I think there's going to be a couple
What's
boosts
the difficulty?
to that
Normal.
because there's this massive
Normal
lizard.
Normal and a boost. Normal.
Seriously, only one boost? Massive lizard on top of him and a
It's also
lightsaber at his
only
neck?
2 difficult.
Yeah, it's only 2 difficulty, so it's not
You
like.
think I care?
I'm not a huge.
However, is immense.
It's just more difficulty though.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Well, I succeeded. There is one
Some threat.
one net threat. And
So you kind of twist your ankle when and you're trying to
You
get
take
in
a strain.
position by the time, so you take a strain.
Owie.
okay.
Should I watch your
So,
positioning?
I assume you know what this thing does. Talking to the guy on the ground with referring to the lightsaber. I would answer this
And what do you
question
plan to do with it?
I don't know. I could do a lot of things with it. Some things I'm sure you wouldn't like very much. I would start talking. What was in that? How did you get that box? Why did you kill this person?
She had the box first.
Where did she get the box from?
I don't know.
Who do you work for?
You know, right?
I can't hear that. Someone was talking in the background.
You already know.
I already know. Ah. Sorry, things in real life. I'm not laughing at this.
I am.
Darn, that's unfortunate. I was hoping for some better answers there.
Ask better questions.
Can I eat him? Talon pipes
No, you
up.
cannot eat
That's a
him.
pretty good question.
Don't forget that.
Darn.
Don't forget Talon's species is unknown. So as far as this dude's aware, it's a giant lizard that would eat him.
Wait,
Not
wasn't
yet,
there
buddy,
vet
not yet.
looking for boxes?
This is a dip. I'm gonna knock his hood off because he's wearing a hood, if I believe.
Yeah.
It's pretty much already off.
I would assume it was just
You
gone.
don't recognize him because in your vision he had the hood on.
Okay.
So, but
guess
it's the
you're going
same
to-
scene. Everything.
Okay. Just a bit different. So
It's
since
absolutely
you're
not
refusing
Revan.
to talk,
This
I
wasn't the
knew it
guy.
wasn't Revan. I was thinking it might have been Maul.
This wasn't the guy on Dathomir,
Oh, yeah,
was
no.
it?
No.
Which guy?
Well, the
Oh,
guy.
who we fought on Dathomir
Yeah.
that we didn't kill.
He looks familiar to one of the that you found in the woods. Just walking around.
Okay.
So how was Dathomir treating you, friendo?
It's a nice vacation spot.
Interesting.
I'm gonna tighten my talons into his like shoulder blades.
Talons tightening his talons.
So
Yeah.
I guess you're going to the order then. If you're not gonna
Grunting
tell
in
us who you work
agony
for.
as you do that.
Hey, cool it off a bit. We need to take him alive. So you're coming to the order then, I believe. You are a prisoner now. Do we still have any binders left?
Oh, I have many binders.
Okay, we're snapping some binders
Whoa,
on this.
whoa,
dude.
town's kind of kinky.
I know, right? I asked if he wanted a girl, and the next thing I know,
He's bringing the binders out.
He's out here
already
burning
the
the
blind.
So once
There's
he's
a reason
bound-
why Talon already has a mate.
Kinda hot.
Once he's bound, I'm going to go and walk towards the ocean where he threw the box and attempt to retrieve it. Can I do that with a force pull?
Yes. Well,
Okay. I am going to pull the box out, and that's 2. So I think that should be good, shouldn't it?
I was hoping you'd fail.
You pull the box out. Upon closer inspection, it's empty.
It's probably why he was salty about the box. I mean, if we have the lightsaber, it can't have the parts in it.
Not necessarily. Remember, we're back in time.
Wait, check Kara's body. She had the box.
I'm gonna check the body then. Unfortunately, like. Yeah.
Whoa, looting
So
corpses, that's a bit much for me,
You do
Stan.
not find it.
Okay.
I'll loot the corpse if I get there.
I'm gonna like
still on
close
my
her.
way. I don't know how close we are.
I'm gonna like do the thing where you like close someone's eyes, and then I'm gonna contact the huts. The people who
Requiescen
work with the
pace.
huts.
Oh man, I didn't know Stan bot was one of
Okay,
the
you contact. You contact the,
Italian.
protocol boy.
We found your traitor. Luckily for her, she wasn't a traitor. Though unluckily for her, she still ended up dead anyways.
Well, mine is being treacherous, so.
We'll get your ship back to you. Unfortunately, We'll send some people with you, but I will be unable to accompany. I have to head to Coruscant to meet with the Jedi Council immediately.
Have me and Bando stumbled up yet?
That's
Are we
not
still-
part of the deal.
What? You'll get your ship, just not with all of us in it. I will be very happy to join them on the next mission. There is something I have to take care of immediately, unless you feel like getting on the bad side of the Republic at the moment.
You have 1 week.
I don't wanna-
I don't know if it'll take a week with hyper travel.
It'll
you
take
you
longer
get
than
the
a week.
exact amount of time you need.
Okay.
Okay.
No more.
Thank you. I will meet with you. The ship will be sent. The ship and the materials in it will be sent to you immediately.
Well, how the fuck are we gonna get to
Yeah,
We're on. There's 2 ships. There's a ship that she had that we can use, and then there's a ship that we came here on. So-
Okay, so we're sending the materials back on the ship we came here on.
Oh, you
No,
got
we're-
me a
yeah.
ship. Oh, how'd you know it was my birthday?
You're not getting a ship, Kuna.
And we're also on Corellia. I'm pretty sure that I could just. There's a Jedi Enclave here I could take them to, but I have a reason for going to Coruscant at this point. So I'm pushing my luck a little.
Yes. Also, you feel you start to feel the presence of the labyrinth
Of what? The labyrinth?
as
Okay.
things start going gray and opaque.
Can everyone see this, or is it just me?
That's just you.
Okay.
Shit.
Can Talon see
as
Stanvot start to stagger or something?
Well, actually, he disappeared entirely.
Well, that's
And
just
and
grand.
so does the man that you were interrogating.
Wait, Stanbot and the dude?
Yep.
Yes.
So
Talon
Talon
falls to the ground.
Talon just kind of like
So good.
falls down like a foot.
Oh, he did one of those. He did one of those magic tricks, you know, when they pull the rabbit out of the hat. But he did the other way. He went into the hat, and now he's gone.
Oh shit, it's this
Anyway,
Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of
the
sense.
the fog.
God
I
damn it,
guess I'm getting
Stanvot!
pulled
Why didn't you
into
take
the-
me with you?
Should I get pulled into another chat? Or...
Yeah, that way you can get that information.
Stanvot, get back here and bring me with you.
I don't think I have a choice in the matter yet. Maybe even.
Yeah, pal. Why don't you stick
Yeah,
around?
eat it.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting away from this crime scene.
I don't know about you guys, but this whole Jedi thing's starting to sound a lot more like a hokey pokey religion to me.
You literally just watched a person get teleported. What the fuck are you
I
talking
don't agree
about?
with organized religion.
Hey, man, they're magicians. You're a magician, right?
No.
I make the plane go.
I'm a whiz with droids.
You know what? I think I could argue that I could force pull one of you to like face smack on the ground.
You probably
because
could.
simply because you're drunk. Usually I wouldn't be able to pull a human, but because you're drunk and staggered anyways, I'd argue I could do that. So I'm gonna do that. So
You can do it to me. I'm so agile.
I'm
I-
not at all.
I don't know about that.
Very agile.
So I'm gonna roll and I'm gonna see if I can manage to throw one of you. It's not gonna have any success, but I'm just gonna see if I can.
Yeah, actually, fun fact: Bando actually practices field
Yeah,
survival tests.
So I just pulled two of
When
you
he gets
to.
pulled over by the-
I just pulled Bando and Kuna to the ground.
You guys like the heart I made?
Or more accurately, I just knocked you over.
Oh, yeah,
I really
God,
like
why'd
figurines.
you do that?
Luckily, we had two drunk people as icons.
I feel like they're good icons for our journey. I'm not gonna lie.
By the way, is there any way that we could scale up Aiden's character even more?
My character? Yeah.
Like the actual size of your character. So there you go. Physically shows you're larger.
Right, yeah.
See, what you don't understand is, while my character is taller, I'm also in a power suit, Spencer. So I am a 7-foot tall black lizard in a power suit. That won't stay.
Match feet.
What? It's how?
Science.
Science.
Oh no.
No.
Don't worry, the Mandalorians are very organized.
No, don't knock him prone. Oh, they're doing like a side. They're
They're
doing
dolphins,
like a swim
dude.
test.
They're
Yeah,
dolphins.
they're doing a swim test, man. Man, I don't. When did the bandos really start tripping out? Is that just me?
They did some death sticks.
That has to be it, man.
What do you guys think of my really tall tree?
That's a
That's-
tree the size of your character.
That's a tree? I thought that was you.
Oh,
Oh, no.
oh no.
Oh, God.
More trees.
It's even taller now.
Oh, God.
10 feet higher.
Higher and
I like how
higher.
the tree fell over and you can just look at the bottom, which has no texture.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Nothing there.
Free me up. Free me up.
I
No.
love the object stuff in this thing because
I can't grab the trees.
I like just stock
Tyler,
images.
What's this floating question mark?
Where?
It's by your name, Aiden. It's on the sheet to your right here. Just a question.
Oh, that's in someone's hand.
Oh,
Oh,
You can't
yeah.
see what's in other people's hands.
I
How do-
prefer to
how
think
do
it's
you
just a floating
make
question
stuff?
mark.
So you
I
can't
wanna
see my
make stuff.
dick.
Can we just have really giant dice?
Please
Yes.
don't mess with that because that causes all sorts of issues when trying to roll.
Agreed. Yes.
Gotcha.
Like
I don't
someone
have
screwed up a bunch of the dice a
permissions.
little while ago, and that was an annoyance.
That was annoying.
There's still a couple of them that are missized, but that actually screws up the rolls.
So, how did they get missized?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Someone
we went
was,
around just scaling up.
yeah.
Yeah, I found them like that in the last session. I was like, why are the challenge dice huge?
Why is there just a really big red? I saw that earlier. I think you downscaled it, Aiden. There's just a giant
Yeah.
red dice.
Yeah, I did.
Did you take away my scaling permissions?
Huh?
There's-
I never changed anyone's permissions.
Huh. I don't. I
We're-
used to have permission to scale, but now I don't.
we're not. That's probably for the best.
Yeah, thank goodness I don't have flip
Permissions.
permissions,
Oh,
by
I
the way.
did.
Ooh, that would have been really scary earlier.
I did. It must have been because someone kept doing that. That must be why.
Oh, can
Yeah,
someone give me scale permissions? I want to make this bear really big on this chessboard.
Yeah.
You're not the bear. Don't do the bear.
And make him die.
Oh yeah.
I better bring it back to life.
There
Wait,
we
how do you
go.
do that?
Come on, Strider. Come
Oh,
on,
no.
Strider.
He's a big boy.
Get him,
He's gonna eat the
Strider.
dice. He's
You
gonna eat
can't-
the dice.
He's
Come
gonna
on.
fight there.
Come on, Strider.
He's about to consume the dice. It gets
Okay.
any bigger.
This
Keep
guy's
going.
gonna fight the bear.
Keep going. He's got enough room.
You know, honestly, I could nearly use this thing as a representation as my character.
Probably, yeah, this. Yeah, just make
Yeah.
it bigger and you got it.
Rotate.
You really should, Aiden. Is there any way
Yeah,
you could color an entire thing?
Let me
Yes.
see. Color tint.
That's the tint thing.
Black.
No, it just only changed
No.
the bottom
Attack.
Bear attack.
part.
Bear attack.
Bear. Put
Bear
the bear
attack.
over at the Spencer zone.
Bear attack.
The bear
oh, the
guards
bear-
the Spencer.
Oh, he's doing barrel rolls. Bear.
You know, I think you guys should be aware of the fact that there are writable mounts in this game, so you can get like a bunch of different animals and ride them in this game.
Yep,
So
I
why
want
don't you use this?
ride a
Aiden,
bear.
why don't you use this Molitar?
I could technically, but
I don't like how he's got a warhammer.
yeah, that's if he didn't have that, I'd go for it more. But
Bear attack.
Oh, you can take off his weapon. Yeah, I took off his weapon.
oh, how do you edit stuff?
Right
Yeah,
click,
but-
hit mode.
Take off his armor though.
I don't think you can do that.
Okay, I guess I can use this if you want.
That's up to you.
He's rolling. He's rolling
He's
in the
vibing.
floor. Dude, he is. Vibe
Hey,
check.
look, he's to scale as well.
Yeah, he is. But I feel like he's bigger though.
Wait.
I am
Is he?
bigger than you
I mean, my guy's
guys.
supposed to be 5'11". How big is he supposed to be?
7 feet.
Stand by.
So, you know. You're a foot and change above.
Yep.
And that's not including the power suit I'm wearing.
Oh, true.
He's just a big guy. He's just a big guy with big needs.
Big dude.
He's got
I'm a
big
big
heart.
boy.
He is a big boy.
He's got a big heart. He
Yeah.
really cares.
He does.
Except
Not
when
for
it comes to
criminals,
huts,
though.
He hates huts.
Yeah, not
And
for
people
them.
who work with huts. The heart does not extend to them.
A challenger approaches.
Oh, Mando fell over.
Ah, my Mando. No.
I'm trying to get them to stand back
rotate.
to back.
I worked hard to recruit those. Let them be.
By the way, I just absolutely love the idea of just Spencer trying to do this like cool intimidation to this thing, and then there's the giant lizard just flying past him and drop kicking the dude. I just love that. Just.
Oh, did you bring my character? He's not the size though.
Wait, why
How
the
big is your character?
Mandalorians taller?
Small.
Someone scaled him.
Not tall. Not tall. Pretty small.
They were clones of each other, so.
Oh hey, you can roll the Mandalorians.
Please stop.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
I rolled short.
Wait, so how tall is everyone's
Let me
character?
join- let me join the party, bro. Let me join.
IG's pretty tall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Wait. Oh.
Wait, where's the bear?
Wait.
Oh my god.
Come on. Oh.
One more time.
I gotta work on my handstand. Alright, come on.
Go.
Get on top.
You ready?
Oh.
Oh! The moving trapeze act. Oh!
Oh. We should have performed this at the bar.
You ready? Whoa!
There we go. Now we're juggling with feet.
You roll them. Oh, look at that. Alex is
Okay.
just looking at this like, what the hell? And then more trees are getting placed.
Hold on. Let me. I know how we need to do this dynamic. Let me on your shoulders. I'm not that tall.
Look at the bear.
I'm not that tall. Let me on your shoulders. Let me on, damn it.
I like the bear right
There
now.
we go. I'm on your shoulders now.
What's wrong with the bear, dude?
Someone's changing his mode.
He's scratching his ass on the tree. Don't worry about it. we gotta get it more in there. Better representation. Damn.
He's scratching his back.
Oh god.
That's good.
This is too good.
This is pod racing.
Now this is pod racing. Woo! Oh yeah, this is gonna be a lot more lively now.
I wish I could get the picture of my spin court to just be bigger.
Put him
I
in
want
the
it to
tree.
be at my seat.
Put him in the tree.
Put
bears-
it down, right? Put it down.
No, he's hiding.
Oh.
He's hiding in the tree.
It's a tree bear.
He's a spec ops bear. He's been training all his life.
He's been trained by the SAS Special Forces.
Put him in that tree.
I mean, there was a Polish SAS bear.
Yes. He's so good. He's such a good boy.
Stop messing with it. I finally got into like a good orientation.
I like how he's floating.
There we go.
Whoa, Darth Maul.
Darth Maul is a dick.
Darth
he's-
Maul. Oh, you flipped yourself, Darth Maul.
Dude, he's looking real angry.
Grr.
Oh shit.
Bro, he needs a drink.
He does.
He needs a drink.
I like how C-3PO is as tall as an AT-AT.
Wait, what?
That's a different AT-AT.
Where's this?
But yeah.
Oh, over here? Yeah. Oh my god.
Really big.
Hey guys, how's it going?
A lot of
Hey.
computing power in that guy.
Welcome
I have no
back.
idea what happened with you guys, but we're fine
That's
right
amazing. So I guess do I fade back in because I like physically disappeared.
You physically disappeared and then you just
You
reappeared.
spin me
It's
right
like-
round, baby,
When you
right
reappear-
round when
When
you're
you
record
reappear,
baby.
you see Kuna on a swing. You see Kuna on Bando's shoulders, and we're spinning around right now. Singing
Talon's just kind of sitting there like, oh my god,
Jordan
why?
was drawing this in the dirt.
My character comes back and basically like sits on the floor and almost starts crying. Basically.
Talon looks
Oh,
like
no,
a.
don't cry.
I just kind of fall off of his shoulders.
If
Like,
you
kind
mess with random people, I bet it can roll 4 ones.
Alright, let's roll 4 ones if you're sad.
Guess who had 4 ones?
Oh. I don't. Like my prone grab position, I'm like, oh, buddy, it's okay, man. It's fine. Just kind of waving my arm around towards him, in like a modest attempt at comfort.
Let's get that
Sure.
ship and get going. I have things I need to do.
Well, Talon's gonna throw Stanvod over his shoulder and be like, "Stop crying, you baby. Let's go."
We'll support you no matter what.
I know the remedy for sadness, and I just reach over and I just grab one of my like half spilt, because I assume I've taken some of the liquor with me. It's like most of it's like on the ground, so I'm just like kind of like pushing sand or whatever's in there into the mug so I can get as much as I can, and then I just kind of try and get up staggeredly and hand it over to Stan. I'm like, try some of this.
Talon's gonna smack that out of his hands and be like, "To my knowledge, he's too young to drink." So.
What is the drinking age in the Galactic Republic?
I don't know. We're just going off of. We're gonna go with the generic one here.
18.
What? That's not.
12.
Well,
I was gonna go with the United States one, 21.
I look over at the now dropped mug with all the liquor, and I just got like this big pouty face on.
Okay, how about you buy some more? It's gonna be a trip to get to Coruscant, so just buy some for the trip.
Oh, but
Have you heard about death sticks?
I have
Go
actually.
past.
You've
Stand
been
by-
telling me about that for a minute now.
The issue is they're so expensive.
Stanvod, you can tell me what happened on the way there.
You're a smuggler, right? They're not.
I haven't seen you
expensive.
cry
They
though,
just
so
happen
that
to
must
happen.
not have been pleasant.
There's quite
How many-
there's
how many
quite
people got
a
misted?
of them nowadays.
Something's kind of coming out of it now. Something very strange.
See any younglings get misted? Cause that really fucked me up when I saw that.
You've seen what?
Yeah, younglings get misted. I told you I hate the huts, right?
No.
Oh well, there was there was like a, I guess a bombing on some dude who wasn't listening to the huts or something, and it misted like a shit ton of younglings, like right in front of me, right in front of my face,
Well, that's some
like
shit,
a
man.
fine mist. Like
What they should do, they should drink.
you have never seen a finer mist than this youngling mist.
Oh, that's kind of fucked up, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
That's a
sorry.
vibe killer for sure.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah,
Young
yeah.
Mist.
I've
It's like
seen.
the Japanese like water.
I've seen plenty of I've seen plenty of young men die in my line.
Oh, these weren't young men. These were like maybe 6, 7-year-olds max.
That is young.
Wait, you guys?
Okay, well they weren't men.
You guys recruit at like 6?
this sounds like a cult.
Yeah, we find people in order to prevent the dark side from tempting people, we offer to recruit them very young.
I just realized something kind of fucked up.
What?
So these masters who are older recruit young,
Okay. Yeah. Please stop.
and the
Please
force
stop.
is kind of like has
Grooming
religious
kids.
context.
Yep. I just kind of look over like, yeah, man, that's way more fucked up than anything I've seen. I've seen
Okay.
some.
At this point,
fucking
I've freed
lungs
myself.
out of her
I've
chest,
freed myself from Talon's grasp and am
some,
attempting to find her ship.
Oh, I know. I've seen this one guy. He was a nice mechanic. He was working on one of my ships, and he got his welder a little too close to the engine. And
That guy.
oh man, I didn't. I'll just say I didn't see him afterwards, but all I could see was him because I got a big chunk of his fucking nipple in my eye.
His nipple? You know, honestly, I thought you were gonna say that. I thought you were gonna say like his dick was in your mouth or something. That was all that was left of him.
So I put up a rules, my men. You cannot. And I just kind of like hold my knees because the fucking dizziness is starting to get to me. You cannot operate any welding near the back of my shit.
Sounds like someone was breaking Galactic OSHA guidelines.
As they're talking, you guys, those of you who are looking, find the ship.
Yay!
How far
Aboard
away are
is
the huts at this
are
point?
two
Is it-
boxes. That one was open. It has nothing else. Has just some random things in it, and was obviously torn apart to get this one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other box is still intact.
Can I sense anything in it?
You do sense something.
Hey, Stanbot. You don't think that this hut group is they're you don't think they're looking for the boxes, do you?
It's possible. They have one. The boxes exist. We're heading to Coruscant, and we're figuring it out from there.
Guys, wait.
If worst comes to worst, we cut ties and destroy both.
I look over at the dead woman. I'm like, guys, wait. Don't we have to like take her head off or something? Is that...
We can bring her body if you really want us to.
I mean, I'm
Sounds like
pretty
the job of Kuno and
Yep.
I'm going to assume you guys do this when Stanbot and Talon are not there.
I'm like a doctor, man. I'm pretty.
Short
nifty with the
but how
vibro
about this? Like, human heads aren't much different from droid heads.
blade. You just see my hands jittering and shit. I'm like a doctor, man. I can handle a vibro blade. Oh, I used to chop
As if-
orange.
Hacking away at the head as if carving a jack-o'-lantern's mouth.
Yeah, I want to do
Kuno
it.
manages to take off the head.
Okay, so Han, I'd like to point out I'm solely saying this out of actually no, I'm gonna type it to you in Discord, Kuna.
Okay.
And this is purely out of character, okay?
People
I'm not
around
doing this.
Looking horrified and squinting.
Yeah.
Hey man, give me a little privacy. Jeez.
As my
A little privacy.
I love it. Alright, so I'm drunk, so I have like absolutely no restraint.
Some guards come up and is like, "Hey, you!
Yeah,
What are you
me.
doing?"
I'm you wouldn't understand. It's a bit of artistry, right? Like, look over here. Hey, come here. Come here. You see this? So, like, you know how, like, with paintings, right? You got a whole bunch of different artists, and they all just get, like, their canvas and splay paint everywhere. Well, this is kind of like that, in a way, if you think about it.
Jackson Pollock of murder.
This was more like some stuff.
God,
So I'm gonna...
you're gonna have to come with us.
Oh shit.
Wait.
The question is, Kuna, have you done it? Yet.
I'm working on it, right? I'm slowly peeling. I have to talk to these guys. I'm slowly peeling the face a bit. Hopefully they don't care. Listen. I'll give you. God, what did I got? I'll give you some. What do you want? Credits? Just look the other way. Let me finish my art. Finish my art here.
Roll a coercion or negotiation.
No, it's charm at this point.
Yeah, charm, negotiation, or coercion.
I
Fuck
don't
it,
even.
like.
What?
Give me a moment. I gotta look at which one I
Probably
like more.
hard to charm someone where you're like when you're sawing off a corpse's head. And
Well,
then-
Your
it's
charisma.
As far
This guy has pretty much bardic charisma.
Oh, by the way, Alex,
he's concerned. He is charm.
before we left, I would have taken the weapons off of like the ground in her body. So can you put into group
Alright,
inventory as to what those
Alright,
were?
what am I rolling? What am I rolling against here?
Her weapons are nothing special. It'd be enough.
I mean, there's
Have to
something.
look at where actual weapons are, because he wasn't.
Alright. What's my difficulty, Alex?
Your difficulty here is gonna be 2 reds and a purple.
That's
2
it.
reds and 2 purple.
Oof. Alright, they're gonna love me. They're gonna love me. They're gonna love me. Hold up. They're gonna love me.
Where you roll? Where you roll? Oh, there you go.
Right here.
Easy.
I
No
hate
whammies,
how
no
this
whammies.
is act. Wait, you could
whammies, no whammies.
flip a destiny point and upgrade your
No
check.
whammies.
Ooh,
It's
do
fine.
it.
I want to hold up. I want to do that. Hold up.
I won't count this roll.
Just
Yeah,
let it
cut that
go.
roll up. Yeah, let me
What if
do
it
that.
succeeds?
It would have been a
It
beautiful
succeeds.
roll.
It would have been a beautiful roll.
It doesn't matter. He succeeds anyways, so we're fine.
Yeah, I mean, up to you. Yeah,
You
know what, fuck
succeed.
it.
You're good.
Fuck it. It's a succeed. I don't care.
No whammies.
Alright, so I'm just.
So what do you say?
Alright, I'm turning on the charm while I'm fucking sawing this woman's face.
She's a heretic.
And I'm like, listen, listen, buddy, we're having really rough times these days with the lack of alcohol. And
She cheated on you 18 times.
Yeah, she left me
With a rancor.
It's a bit of a bad, exactly. It's a bit of a bad day. Maybe some credits, and you'll think we'll just make this, we'll make this fun little art project disappear, right? A little money for you and a little leeway for me.
Oh my god.
I think the guards should just be too disturbed to they're just like, you know what? I don't know what the
Money
fuck
for
this
you,
is.
A little leeway for me. Hands shaking, they take the credit, and they turn around. They act like they saw nothing.
I'm telling you.
So at this point, I imagine, well, shortly after this, I imagine Talon and Samrod are gonna come back to tell the others they found the ship.
Yes.
To see Kuno wearing the lady's face as a mask.
Oh yeah. Alex, what did I find in the box? What did I find in the box? I
So
opened it,
within
remember?
the box, you find Sith holocron.
I've seen it.
Alright, so at this point, I'm
Jaquise?
kind of.
Uh-oh. I'm about to lose
It's like-
connection.
and
Do you
I'm
see?
like,
Oh.
I'm
Hey,
gonna rip that
guys.
off you. I'm gonna force pull that off you and like.
No. Hang on. I just imagine Talon and Samvot exchange a glance. Talon just ignites his electro staff, and you ignite your
ignite my
lightsabers.
lightsaber.
Jorvan's just looking on.
Hey,
like,
guys,
wow,
look,
I
it's
never could have
me.
come up with this.
I was taking a nap. I'm all better now.
I'm gonna knock. I'm just gonna go up and knock him over.
Yeah,
Like,
Talon just gonna swap him unconscious with the electro staff.
Holding up the head like, I know where the Sith holocron is.
Come on, guys.
It's this way, guys.
So Talon,
Jake, you look this.
so Stanvot, Talon is
Yeah.
in supportive of the long con of what you found. In which case, he thinks, I think we should leave this here, because I imagine this is what the hut's going for.
I'm not taking this to the hut. This is coming back with me.
And then I think we let the hut have it, and then when we return to the council, we inform them that a hut is in possession of a Sith holocron, and then bring the whole might of the order down on that piece of
I like that
sluggy
idea.
shit.
That sounds fun. I think that's a good plan.
While they're talking together, I just slowly move.
No, this would have been
You're
as we were.
unconscious.
This would have been while we were walking back that we
Yeah,
discussed
true.
this.
Oh, okay.
You're about to be
So,
very
yeah.
unconscious very fast. I hope you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
Right now, I'm just I'm just walking around. With
They apprehend you as you run freaking Roadrunner style, like around in circles.
Oh, by the way, did the other guy come back with Spencer?
Huh?
Did the other guy come back with Spencer as
No.
well?
He
No?
disappeared.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you two.
I'll
were,
explain
like,
that
talking
later.
near me-
We go to the council first.
Well, I guess I'm gonna pick up the woman's body and I guess bring her back to the ship with me.
Hey guys, don't lose my other half.
I'm just gonna knock you over at the. No, you're unconscious.
Yeah, you're like you. Okay, so who all is drunk? I guess all three of you. All three of you have been rendered like mostly unconscious and are being
Yeah.
dragged behind Talon by ropes.
Sorba's
I
fine.
am
Sorba's fine. The other two, on the other hand, they're unconscious and being dragged by ropes.
I don't
Well,
need
something
to
about-
high on
Something
life.
about that body really completes me.
By the way, let's not forget the fact that IG is just sitting there like, huh?
He's just
This
on
has
someone's
occurred.
back as a backpack.
You just hear me mumbling then. You just hear me mumbling while you're dragging me by foot.
Never let.
Okay.
I turn to the Mandalorians. You didn't even try to stop them? I would have thought soldiers like you would have.
Our fearless
at least-
leader knows what he's doing.
Fearless is one
He's
word.
living in the
line
mind,
completes
body,
it.
and spirit of the enemy.
But she
Learning
wasn't the
everything
enemy.
about them by becoming them.
That line completes this entire scene.
Good answer.
While they're saying that, just after they're done saying that, you hear me mumbling my sleep. Yeah, take your place.
What's the ship that this person
He's
has?
mumbling the name Corbin Blue.
So we're going to Coruscant. We're sending basically half the guards, and some of us are going with the ship that we took, and the ship we came on with a few of the guards. I would assume they'd come with us. Are coming to Coruscant, or going to Coruscant.
Well, I want you all to move as a unit because they want to keep an eye on you.
Okay, so I guess we're all going. We're just taking two separate ships then.
Making a pit
Yeah,
stop.
because they're keeping an eye on you.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I would assume they'd send some guards with both.
Even the guards don't want.
What does this ship look like that we're flying?
Why would you?
Alex, what does the ship that we're gonna take back look like?
Venator class starch.
It's
No.
the.
I'm trying to. The image that I saved in a file is gone. I can't find it.
Okay. Well, we're working on that. Let's just assume that we passed piloting checks. Because our pilot is currently very unable to pilot.
Yeah, the pilot, the
Don't worry, guys. I
I
can still
can-
read a star chart.
Guys, I can pilot.
I don't want to fuck them.
yeah, you guys can fly the ship.
I can do some piloting. Yeah.
Okay. The other ship should probably land somewhere on Coruscant. And the ship that... We should probably have just the Jedi and the minimum amount of guards in one ship land at the temple. Which is going to be interesting, because we don't exist yet. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do some... I wonder if my
Do you
code
have a
works.
badge?
Yeah, I was going to say, I have a landing code that I came up with. I don't remember what it actually was. But I wonder if that still works.
We're saying this was our ship. Whatever, whether or not that's a single person ship or not, we're saying that was it.
Yeah.
Or no, we'll just use this one.
So you guys
Doesn't
take
matter.
off, and that's where we'll end here.
Okay.
We'll pick up.
Wait, did it just get really big?
Yeah, there's different modes for this one. Oh
You
shit.
can shift sizes. Like a scale. Oh, I don't have permission. Do I have permission to flip the table? I ain't gonna try it.
Don't.
Yeah, we'll pick up
yeah.
Saturday. I'll make sure it'll be a shorter session because Core won't be here.
Who won't be here?
I won't.
You know you can just Discord in, Spencer.
I mean, I don't plan on bringing my laptop when I'm going to the beach to celebrate. However,
You
Oh,
can
yeah,
Discord
you're
Happy
from.
right.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
it was actually a week ago today, but my parent we were gonna rent a boat at the beach, and we didn't want to do it during